Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to another draft with me, Bill. This is Eggbound Ravager. This, I believe, is my third recorded Shadows over Innistrad draft. I was supposed to have one, last week. I recorded the draft portion. The draft went actually really well. We got Draft Tireless Tracker and Duskwatch Recruiter. It was pretty insane. But then my internet connection broke down, and I timed out in round one, and you didn't really get to see me play any Magic, so I didn't bother to upload it. So I think we will just move on from there and look at what I got here. At first I saw Voldaren Duelist, I saw Vessel and Nascency, Moldergrass Scavenger. The rare is basically unplayable. Autumnal Gloom's a very good card in its deck. Briarbridge Patrol is very good. Apothecary Geist is good. Drownyard Explorers is good. This pack has a lot of good playables, but Nearheath Chaplain is white is the best color, and this card is pretty insane. So we're gonna start there. There's a lot of good green, so there's probably a case for like Briarbridge Patrol or Vessel and Nascency, all those fun things. But this card is maybe the top uncommon in the set. So with a not playable rare, let's just go there. Transform card is Autumnal Gloom, which again is very good in green-based Delirium decks, especially if they're black-green. But I'm gonna go with Nearheath Chaplain here. Alright, Aberrant Researcher is very good, although blue-white isn't on the top of my list. Pour Over the Pages is good. Sinister Concoction is good removal. Rancid Rats is very good. Dauntless Cathar is the best white common. It's right up there with Angelic Purge. Might be actually the second best white common. Angelic Purge is also pretty insane. But since we had a white, pick one, and we get one of the best commons, pick two. No signals for our opponent. They pick the rare out of the pack, so that basically is zero signals in any direction. But we will move with Dauntless Cathar and move on. Gibbering Fiend is alright. Hinterland Logger is very good. Murderous Compulsion is very good. I haven't played a whole lot with Griffspoon, but I hear that it is great. And since I haven't played with Griffspoon a lot, I think all the rest of these cards are kind of replaceable. I have passed two removal spells in black, so we'll probably end up not in black, but Griffspoon is pretty great from what I understand, and I already have a lot of high power creatures, so giving them flying sounds right. Now I have a decision here between Inspiring Captain and Puncturing Light. I'm not going to move in on Aim High, although I think it's a very good combat trick. Not going to move in on it yet. So Inspiring Captain wants me to be kind of aggressive. Griffspoon also wants me to be kind of aggressive. Puncturing Light deals with a smaller creature. Man. But it does force them to be attacking or blocking. I'm going to try the Captain here. I'm not sure that's the right pick. I do not see anything in other colors that would be my pick. So we are 4 for 4 on white cards, which is a great sign. Well, if I pick Neglected Heirloom, I'm going to start looking for some transform cards, because that card is great when it transforms. But my other options are Watcher in the Web or Ghoulcaller's Accomplice. We're in white. I can hope for Abyssinian Missionaries, though I doubt I'll see it. Geistblast is a very good card, but I am neither red nor blue yet. I really think the pick is between Watcher in the Web and Neglected Heirloom. Watcher in the Web is very good, by the way. Don't let me tell you that card's not great. But I'm going to try out the Heirloom here. Alright, look at that. Anguished Unmaking has been actually pretty mediocre for me. Stitch Mangler is a very good blue common this late, but Town Gossipmonger is good, and it's a transform creature for my Heirloom, so I think that is the right pick for the deck. If I see another strong blue card with already gone missing Stitch Mangler left over, though, I will be looking to move into blue. So, oh man, do we try playing the Triskaidekaphobia, or, well, my deck's looking pretty aggressive. Town Gossipmonger, Griffspoon, Inspiring Captain. I think Expose Evil as the tempo forward play is the right pick here, and not trying to make something out of Triskaidekaphobia. Alright, here I think Drawing Yard Explorers is enough better than Unruly Mob that I want to pick it up. I actually find Drawing Yard Explorers to be better than Ghoul Caller's Accomplice, though. Accomplice, not a bad card, it's just kind of a slot playable. So we'll try the Drawing Yard Explorers and assume blue's going to be second Drawing Yard Explorers. Yeah, blue's probably going to be my backup color here. Looks like a Pour Over the Pages is the right pick here. Inquisitor's Ox is playable. I don't think I'm green. If I am, either of these cards is fine. We'll actually, I'll take the Thornhide Wolves in my sideboard here. Well, we're moving a little less aggressive. Maybe we won't end up as aggressive as I had thought. I guess if I need a finisher, that can end up being it, but it's not going to be. Liliana's Indignation is definitely not where I want to be. That I don't have any spirits that aren't going to just stay exiled, so definitely in my sideboard for now, and Mountain doesn't look like the pick. So I don't have any really solid removal here, but I have Expose Evil and Grifspoon to get me basically around other plays. A good 2-drop would be great. Abyssinian Missionaries would be great. Engulf the Shore, probably not. Man, I was almost about to dismiss this pack as not having anything at all good for us. Are we so locked into blue that I can't take this Kessig Forgemaster? I think Just the Wind's good enough here that I'm going to take that over the Forgemaster. I'm actually kind of looking to not play the Pour Over the Pages. It's just too expensive here. So this is between an Aberrant Researcher and a Niblis of Dusk. How many instants or sorceries do I have so far? Alright, so this wants me to want Delirium a little bit. I have 1, 2, 3 instant or sorceries. I'm actually going to go with the Aberrant Researcher over the Nibble of Dusk. It's just a bigger flyer currently. Oh man, seeing Rabid Bite here makes me think maybe green is open. Stitch Mangler is very good. Reaper is very good. It's between these two. Right now I don't really have a Delirium theme. I mean, it would be pretty difficult for me to get it. I think I'm gonna go with Stitched Mangler. Yeah, it's just a little more aggressive, and we'll try to be kind of tempo-y here. Man, there's Uninvited Geist, there's Nibliska Dust, there's Strength of Arms. I'm gonna see how Uninvited Geist plays out for me here. He just seems to be great. Oh man, my white dried up just real quick, huh? We'll put this Nagging Thoughts in our sideboard. Man, I probably could move into green and cut white, but look how good my white is already. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue cards already. Oh, I got a Gone Missing and a Just the Wind. Man, Gone Missing can be real good, but Just the Wind is very much cheaper. Just the Wind's also a lot better with like a Stern Constable. Is that the card I'm looking for? I think it is. Do I want a first Gone Missing over a second Just the Wind? I don't think so. We're gonna go Just the Wind here. Oh boy. So my options are Vessel and Moorland Drifter, both of which are kinda good if I start moving into the Delirium theme. I'm actually going to go with the Vessel because it's an easier way to get enchantment into the graveyard. So it enables the Moorland Drifter. And so now I get to hope the Rider comes back. Oh, whew. So this was either Storm Rider Spirit or True Face Sensor. I'm gonna be kicking myself if I don't take this True Face Sensor, but I'm gonna kick myself if not taking the Storm Rider Spirit costs me the game. 10 creatures, really 11 if you count the Vessel. Decent amount of draw power. I'm gonna try the True Face Sensor here. Might not be the right pick. We'll put this Inquisitor to ask my sideboard. That True Face Sensor versus Storm Rider Spirit is probably the hardest pick I've had to make in this draft. I think those cards are very close on power level. We can try a Wicker Witch. It's aggressive. It helps fuel the Delirium that I have not picked up any of the cards that I was considering Delirium for, so I will definitely not play this catalog, but it can go on my sideboard. We can do the same thing with this Not Forgotten. And this Shard of Broken Glass that I'm definitely not playing. Hey, that can end up being played. Alright. Well, let's look for pack 3 here. By the way, this is why a lot of people don't like blue-white. Oh, goodness. Well, I got exactly the missionaries I wanted. But that Tireless Tracker is just so good. Can I splash for it? Like, he's the kind of card, but I'm not base green. Oh man, can I actively pass the Tireless Tracker? He's like the best rare in the set. He's the best non-mythic in the set. But Abyssinian Missionaries is exactly the card I was looking for in this deck. So I don't want to risk not getting it, especially since I see this pack exactly one more time and there's a bunch of other playables for me in it. I just passed the Tireless Tracker. I still can't believe it. So Ghostly Wings here makes me consider it, mostly because you can bounce your opponent's creatures. I can use it to cast Just the Wind. Gets a creature through for flying. I actually think it does enough that it is very playable. Man, I could have just taken Tireless Tracker, Graph Mole, Veteran Cathar. Hey, Angelic Purge. I was just talking about how this is the best comment in the set. But there's a Westvale Abbey this late? I don't have any hard removal. I think the Angelic Purge is probably better in my deck, but holy cow, how is Westvale Abbey in a pack at all? Geez, there's also a Tenacity. Well, I can hope the Tenacity wheels and people don't realize how good it is, but geez, I can't believe I'm passing. So I passed, you know, 2 rares that are both very good and worth money. It's hard to know if either one of them are right. This has been a very tough draft to navigate. And now I have thoughts between Topplegeist and Thraben Inspector. I have a billion clue generators. Like, how many clues do I have coming in here? 1. Maybe not as many as I thought. 2, 3, maybe just 3. Thraben Inspector versus Topplegeist. How easily can I get Delirium? Think I'm actually gonna go with Topplegeist, though. Thraben Inspector is Drown All Corpse Trawler is very good. Hey, and look at that. I have Stitch Mangler and Corpse Trawler as zombies. So, turns out Compelling Deterrence has a decent chance of hitting. Ooh, but there's a Moorland Drifter, which I was talking about how I enabled with Vessel. But this can be a straight 2 for 1. Well, 1.5 for 1, I guess. Oh, I need to start cutting down. So now we start looking at stuff that's great for our sideboard, which Deny Existence is actually very good for my sideboard. Press for Answers, jeez. Starting to get very tempo-y. Add that to the sideboard. I actually think they're both going to my sideboard. The Hope Against Hope or the Seagraft Scop are both decent sideboard cards. I think Hope Against Hope is the one that I want in my sideboard, though. I think I have a decent number of humans. This, I'll put the card that's playable in my sideboard and the one that's absolutely not in somebody else's. I have 3 Silent Observers. Alright, well, we can cut the pour over the pages. I don't think I'll need it. I need to cut maybe one more card. This is where it gets difficult. How easily can I get 4 types in the graveyard? Pretty easily, actually. I mean, creature's super easy to get there. And I mean, he's still a tempo play. Do I just cut one of the Drownyard Explorers? Do I cut the Corpse Trawler because I can't make black, and so... You know, he's like a 3/3 for 4, that's probably fine to cut. Let's try this. I probably just want... whatever it tells me. Yeah, good. I have more turn 1 white. 12 creatures, 11 other. You know, maybe I do need more bodies. Nah, I think I'm alright. It's really like 13-10, right? I just need to be continuing to pressure them the whole time. How many transform creatures do I have? Alright, enough. We'll try it. Alright, I will see you in round 1.